Her legacy goes way beyond our industry. In some manner, I look at her during that time frame as like this paradigm shift of the thinking of how people saw women and women of power and what women can do with that power.
It's fitting in this moment that at WrestleMania tomorrow night, the women will headline WrestleMania for the first time in history. And the night before that, probably the most impactful woman to ever step foot in this ring gets inducted into the Hall of Fame.
She set the table for every woman that came after her. For me personally, she encouraged me, she believed in me, and she told me any dream I had, anything I wanted to do in the company, that I could do that.
I feel sad that Joanie didn't really get to see how much she meant to these next generations, myself being one of them.
Some of those good things she did often get forgotten about, and that's what shouldn't happen.
I just wish history had not taken so long to recognize her contributions.
I wouldn't be where I am without her in my career. DX wouldn't be where it is.
I see her so differently than her Chyna persona. To me, she's not Chyna. To me, she's Joanie. I really miss her every single day. I miss her.
Kathy, she's here. She's here. The real her.
WWE Legends, new episode, Sunday at 8, part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.